Hi, I am Dr. Nitin, and in this video, I am going to address a question which is never questioned. That is, are you going to cover basic topics or advanced topics? And my problem is with that demarcation between which topic is basic, which topic is advanced. Really, the people or the vendor who created the features decided to classify them into these categories? Absolutely not. So who divided this? Maybe people who wrote books, people who are trainers, for convenience, learning and development departments, HR, someone. But definitely not people who created the software. It's an artificial divide. So what I'll prove to you today is basic versus advanced is not a good thought process to have. But then I have to answer what is the right thought process, and that's what you will gain from this video. To give you some examples, Excel, advanced topic is supposed to be VLOOKUP. PowerPoint, advanced topic is supposed to be animation. Really? Who decided that? Nobody. So let's take a step back and understand how this misconception started, what is the disadvantage of those, and then understand the right approach and the right mindset. I am talking about Office as an example. Why? Because 1.6 billion people worldwide use it. So it has a large impact, number one. Number two, once you understand the concept, you can generically apply it to any piece of software. So how did we learn Office? Did anyone teach you? Oh, maybe not. Most probably we learned it by trial and error. No, we did not learn it by trial and error. The older generation learned it by trial and error. The newer generation learns it by Google and error. We don't even try because we don't have time, right? So now whatever comes that gives you a solution is working, we are happy. Now if I ask you a question, and if you have such a question, put it in comments. I will be happy to answer your question. Do you have anything in the context of Office tools which you don't know how to do, but it is required for your work? Is there any pending topic? I don't think so. If there was such pending request, you would not be watching this video. Nobody is checking the process because end result is achieved, everyone is happy. I am like that, boss is like that, competitor is like that. So there is a sense of normalcy and adequacy. Now this is knowledge, I am not doubting that. But just look at the comparison. Let's look at some numbers. In fact, the previous video, I covered the number of features Office has. 14,000 plus features. How do I know the number? I have written a blog article on it in 2015. I'll give the link in the description. There's a breakdown of how it was done with the numbers. And of course, this 14,000 plus is a guesstimate because I've lost count and I stopped tracking it because what's the point? The more important question is how many features you use. In fact, that is also not the good question because I know the answer. 10, 15 is what people start with, which is disgusting, but typically answer is around 50 to 100. And there is no right or wrong answer. I have never accurately tried to test it. It doesn't matter. Even if you have never counted, you know it's nowhere near 14,000. It's a subset. Agreed? The question I asked was a wrong question. What did I ask you? How many features do you use? That's a wrong question. It should be how many features do you misuse? Because I know it's a small subset. So to get something done, whatever little vocabulary you have, we are doing some here, there, jugaad and getting it done. Yes, the end result is achieved, but maybe the process is wrong. In fact, invariably the process is wrong in the sense it's suboptimal, and that's where inefficiency comes. Now, this false sense is leading you to another one. Because I think I know what I need to know, I don't want to learn anything more, and that what I don't want to learn is called advanced. So what I know is basic, and what I don't know, actually I know that I don't know, I don't want to know. Because job is getting done, pagar mil raha hai, zindagi chal rahi hai. That we conveniently label as advanced. Rather than saying what I don't know must be useless, you have to first find out what you are ignoring. What is the purpose behind that button? Oh, this button does that because of that. Oh, I need that. So you relate to it. If you don't have the need, ignore it. That's not called ignorance. Consciously you are saying, I know what it does. I don't need it in my job. Absolutely fine. But not knowing it and saying I don't need it is stupidity. It is literally wasting your precious life, because if you ignored it, probably you are getting that job done in a lengthier way, wasting time. And time is the most precious commodity. It's a mindset change. It is not about how many features I know versus you know. There's no competition going on. Just understand that every feature has something to offer. It's up to you whether to accept that offer or not. Now, even if you learn something and you realize, hey, this is not required for me, nothing is lost. You still learnt it. Maybe 1 year, 20 years later, that need arises, then your mind will tell you, oh, there is something, go and do it. So even then, proactively, you have prevented inefficiency. Look at things which have lots of items in it. So you go to a grocery store, you go to a vegetable market, there are so many items, so many vegetables. You go to a mechanic, there are so many tools attached. You look at a surgeon's trolley, there are so many devices, items, all small things. Now, are all of them used in every recipe? Are all of them required to repair your car? Are all of them required in every surgery? No. But when I'm learning that topic as a surgeon or as a mechanic or as a chef, I have to know each ingredient. Only when I know that, then I can innovatively combine them into something valuable. And that's the concept you have to understand. All these tools are not being forced upon you by someone because they have nothing else to do. It is something which are ingredients, these are components. You build something tangible, valuable to you and your customers and your company by combining them. And that combination is your talent. That combination is what your challenge is. And it's an enjoyable challenge. So to summarize, basic and advanced is a myth. Don't go there. Useful or not useful is the right approach. And in order to do that, you have to explore. So wrong thought process, what I know is enough, what I don't know is useless. Right thought process, yes, my job is getting done, but I know there is huge scope for improvement. While I am working, let me explore features, find out things which will improve my life, and I'll keep internalizing them, sharing it with them, and help myself as well as everyone else around me grow better, faster, smarter. So I hope you found this useful. Yes, my other videos will continue to focus on specific needs and features, but these thoughts are equally important because if you don't have the grounding about why we are doing certain thing, it'll just become a tips and tricks or quick fix kind of thing. Life is not a quick fix. Life needs serious effort in order to enrich it. And that's what we should take away from this session. So you know what else to do. Subscribe, click the like button, share it with your colleagues, and put your thoughts, comments, ideas, queries. If I miss something, put that as well. I'll be happy to address those. And also topics for future videos of this type. So with that, till next time, take care. Bye-bye.